The job market is brutal right now. And I feel for graduates. I feel for them because they're graduating with thinking, yeah, I got my master's, I got my, my degree, I'm going to get my dream job. But in reality, it's a cruel reality. It's brutal out there. So let's take a listen at this.
Why are all of these places hiring, but like won't fucking hire someone?
To be honest with you, it is not only the worst job market that we've seen in a long time, but you also got companies playing a lot of games here.
Companies are playing a lot of games. Why? Why are they playing games with all of us? Why are they playing games? That's that's horrible because these are real people, graduates, people overqualified for jobs, yet organizations, companies, they're playing games with them. I just don't understand. I don't get why or what's the purpose of playing games with them. So let's continue to take a look at this.
You guys to pay very close attention and get your resumes out there and really start. I don't care. Contact your friends, contact your extended family, contact your ex-coworkers, find out where they're working at, and make sure you have some interviews lined up ASAP. Pay somebody to redo your resume, start applying like crazy.
Right. Redo your resume. And one suggestion would be to redo it for each type of application that you're doing. Let's take a look at this guy. This company made him jump the hooks, made him create a presentation, prepare for the presentation, and at the end, he didn't get the job. So let's take a look at him.
Right now, I need to talk about the job market. So I've been on a job hunt now for about 4 months. I'm looking for better pay, more flexibility, work from home, things like that. Simple, right?
Yeah, simple. Better pay, work from home. Yeah, but there's no such thing.
I applied to a job back in late December and they got back to me early January. I actually had a referral for this job.
He had a referral. And even though he had a referral, he didn't get the job, but they made him jump the hoops.
They let me know that they were actually looking to fill this job for March 12th, which is great, Okay. So towards the later end of January, I had my first round call. It went great. Made it to the second round. The second round went great. He gave me tips to make it for the third round and what they were going to be looking for. So I successfully make it to the final round interview.
So you think that after so many interviews and he goes into the final round, he's going to get the jobs. But no, it's not that easy.
They gave me 18 slides to prepare, one whole week. I prepared. I called friends to help me review. I presented to them. They said,
this guy is qualified. Plus, they made him prepare 18 slides. He prepared. He asked for people to view his presentation. He was ready for this presentation. Why are they making people do presentations?
These are some things that you need to add. I'm like, okay, great. I do the presentation. Everything's going great. They gave me some critique.
So this guy even flipped backwards to accommodate, to get the job. And in the end, he didn't get the job.
At the end, but it wasn't anything that was too alarming. Like, just really red flags. Like, I know I didn't get it based on what they were saying. So to let me know, oh, we're going to reach out to you sometime next week. Great. Next week comes. Yesterday was Monday. I didn't expect anything like Monday just because I'm like, it's the beginning of the work week. So I'm thinking Tuesday. I'm by my phone like all day. I'm picking up all my phone calls and just basically hoping that I get a call or something. Didn't get anything. And I was still hesitant to check my email. I decided to check LinkedIn. And I don't know why I decided to check LinkedIn, but that was probably the best thing I could have did to find out this information. The guy that was on the panel basically liked someone's post about them getting a position that I interviewed for.
Can you believe that?
And at first I was in denial. I was like, oh, I know that they're filling multiple seats for the same position. So I'm still hopeful.
This guy is still hopeful. He's in denial.
Something tells me, go check your email. Mind you, I had that final round interview Thursday last week. Why did they send me the email saying that I didn't get the role the very next day, Friday afternoon?
They're playing games. Why are they playing games? They should just be clear. They should just be honest and say, look, we got X amount applicants and we went through yours. But also, one thing that makes me very upset is that they made him prepare an 18-slide presentation for nothing. It's just upsetting, really, really upsetting to see this. So let's take a look at this other guy.
If you live anywhere in the United States, you know that we're in a silent recession. Our economy is really not doing as well as it seems. And the job market is fucking cooked.
Yes, it's brutal. The job market is brutal.
Let me tell you some inside information that I found out yesterday from personal experience. So my college was holding a job fair, right? And it was about 30 to 35 different employers from different companies, some pretty well-named companies, I'm not going to name them, but that came. And I talked to every single one of the employers.
See, he did something good. He approached every single one of the employers. He talked to them. He networked. He tried to build rapport. And guess what happened?
And roughly 60 to 70% of them said that they weren't hiring right now.
They were not hiring. 60 or 70%, they're not hiring. Then why the heck are they going to these job fairs, making people believe that they're going to get a job, that they're going to hire people? Why? Why even put up this fake job fair? Why?
They were just trying to network and get your first point of contact in, but they had no roles available at this time.
That's freaking lying to people.
What the fuck? So you're telling me that companies are paying money to send recruiters out to job fairs?
Yeah, companies are paying money to send recruiters out to job fairs for nothing. They're not hiring.
To not hire anyone? I don't know if job fairs have always been this way, but something is not adding up.
Right, something is not adding up. Why are they playing these games, these rude games? I just don't get it. Somebody please tell me what is the purpose of playing games, these rude games with people? Let's take a look at another one.
Is anyone else sick and tired of this job market that we're currently in?
Yes, everybody's sick and tired of this job market because it's brutal.
Of course we're tired. I've applied to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of jobs at this point.
Yes, there have been people who have applied to 1,800 jobs. So ridiculous.
I even found one job that asked for 10 years of experience for an entry-level job.
10 years of experience for an entry-level job? That's ridiculous. What are they thinking?
So when I filled it out and they asked me how much experience do I have, I told them I have 99.
99 years of experience. Yeah, I guess at this point you have to lie.
I have 99 years of experience and I project managed for Noah's Ark.
He project managed for Noah's Ark.
And you know what? I heard back from them.
That's the crazy thing. He heard back from them. They called him.
Are people serious that they would consider 99 years of experience? I should be retired. And that's what it takes to get a response back from employers?
Yeah, it takes a lie to get a reply from employers. That's crazy. Okay, let's take a look at this other one. 1,800 job applications and counting, and still he is not hired. He's still unemployed.
The United States job market is fucking cooked. For reference, in the past few months, I've applied to 1,400 jobs on LinkedIn alone.
1,400 jobs on LinkedIn alone. That's crazy. You would think that after applying for that many jobs, somebody would call you.
I've applied to hundreds of jobs on Indeed, hundreds of jobs on the company's direct website, and I've gone around in person to around 100 jobs, giving out my resume and having interviews that way.
So this guy has done the right thing, applying everywhere, talking to people, and these companies are playing games.
And I'm here to tell you from firsthand experience, it's all a sham. It's a disaster. Hiring managers aren't doing their job, And companies are posting ghost jobs.
Companies are posting ghost jobs, fake jobs, wannabe jobs that are not in existence. There should be a law against that.
Oh, not to mention, super profitable companies such as Google are now laying off employees.
On top of that, they're laying off employees to make this pot even bigger, the unemployment pot even bigger.
Although they're having record-breaking profits.
So it kind of makes me wonder what's going on. And yet, if you watch the news, they said for the month of April, X amount of hundreds of jobs were created. That's BS.
Oh well, boomers and people that don't understand on the outside that have a no touch with reality go, oh, you're just not working hard enough.
Yeah, you're not applying to enough jobs.
Or people going, get a job in retail. Look, some of these jobs are minimum wage.
Who can live on minimum wage? Not in California. Not in anywhere in the United States. No.
The worst part about it all is how discouraging it's become. It's almost like I want to accept defeat, but I'm not going to. But I'll go so many times through 3, 4, even 5 rounds of interviews just for them to tell me that I'm not the right candidate for them, and then they'll repost the job. They're saying we're urgently hiring.
That's really effed up. He goes to 4, 5, even 5 rounds of interviews. He's not qualified, and then they repost the job. There should be a law against that because they're playing with applicants. They're playing with people who are hopeful about getting a job, and people who are really in need of a job, in need to pay the bills.
It's a load of shit. It's a lie.
Exactly. It's a lie. Okay, listen to this other one. I graduate.
Oh my gosh, congrats on graduating. What job did you get?
Yeah, you graduated. You got a master's degree. You got a bachelor's degree. You got a PhD. Surprise. It's worthless. You got no jobs.
Thank you so much. I know it's so exciting, to have a job and everything. Actually, I would not know. I've applied to over 100 companies.
She applied to over 100 companies and has no job. Oh, but she graduated from university or college.
And I have no job. I'm still unemployed. Was it really worth to go to college? We'll see.
Well, these days it's not really worth going to college. I heard another guy who said that he has a master's and it's equivalent to high school diploma. What? WTF? It's crazy. So listen to this one lady.
I am constantly amazed by just how bad the job market is. And here's what I'm telling my clients, why it's going to get worse before it's going to get better.
It's going to get worse before it gets better. Oh my gosh.
Going back to the panini, we all got a taste of working from home and working in our sweatpants and not wanting that to end. Then AI burst onto the scene with ChatGPT and Bard, which then made job search easier because people started using AI to write their resumes. And now there are companies that will let you submit 100 applications in what would have taken you the time to just submit one application. But in 2022 and 2023, a lot of companies laid off a lot of their senior recruiters to save money.
To save money. That's the key, to save money. And whoever is left, whoever still has a job, they're being pushed to do the job of 3 or 4 people.
I know one popular company that laid off 50% of their recruiting staff, all senior recruiters. So these companies have half of the recruiting staff. To make matters worse, the tech that recruiters are using, so applicant tracking systems, don't use AI, and those ATS systems can't handle the influx of job applications.
So in other words, it's the system, it's broken. It's broken. So it's a never-ending story of a broken system. A system that doesn't work.
So imagine being a recruiter and you're used to sorting through 200 resumes a day, and that turned into 2,000 a day.
200 resumes a day now turns into 2,000 resumes a day. Who in the world can review that many resumes? Nobody. It's not humanly possible. And yet they're not using the latest technology. So it's a never-ending story of going nowhere. Every applicant brings with them not just qualifications and talents, but aspirations, responsibilities, and families relying on them. They deserve respect from these companies. And it's time companies, employers, stop playing games with them and give these people, give this applicant the respect they deserve, and give them an opportunity to have an interview and then decide whether this is the right candidate or not. I understand the economy is kind of crazy, but also they should have respect for these people, not make them jump the hoops for nothing. So if you found value in this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. We'll see you in the next video.